Welcome to It Takes Two. It is the evening after the weekend before, it really is. And after 70 days, Craig finally got it out. 10! And the semis are now in sight for 4 couples at least. But sadly, last night, Alex and Neil became the 11th couple to leave the competition. But don't stress, they are going to be here chatting away to me in just a moment. And Johannes was in the same position 5 weeks ago. Tonight, he is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's his turn for the Pro Challenge. We'll see how he got on a little bit later on. And my favourite double act of the series, 2 dancers who don't have to worry about what the judges say because they are the judges. Prime, British-reared, Latin American champion and youngest ever female to reach the British Open to the World Dance Championship final. This South African dance expert has luxurious Bavarian flavours. She's also a Latin American dance champion. These aren't just any old judges. They're Strictly Come Dancing judges. It's Motsy and Shirley. No copyright there. We got away with it. They're going to be talking about their hopes for the final and answering some questions of yours a little bit later on as well. But what a quarter-final with more musicals than a rainy Sunday on the telly. The jazz hands were out, and so were the tens.
Please, sir, I want some more. What's happening to me tonight?
This is Hollywood, baby.
It's my party!
I loved it. I mean, you were having a time of your life.
Fabulous, darling.
You just fast-tracked your way to the final.
10!
You are fantastic.
And you were totally loving yourself.
I just want to keep giving it a flick. Artful Dodger definitely knows how to put on a show. Haven't cried once this week.
That inspired me today.
The best jive we've ever seen in Strictly.
Thank you. I feel like we've had a fantastic evening.
Voila!
Well, what a weekend. And after facing Chris and Karen in the dance-off last night, it was the turn of Alex and Neil to sadly leave the competition. But every cloud, they're here now. Give it up for Alex and Neil, everyone! Let me just start by saying, I know it's really gutting that you've left the competition, but congratulations, week 11.
I know, Ryan, that's why I can't sit here and be sad, because for me to even think that I would make it this far, I didn't think that in week 1.
I know you did. You said, a couple of weeks. Let's see how I get on.
I know.
But well done. It's well
Thank
deserved.
you.
11 weeks is fantastic on Strictly. You've had a little bit of time now
Yeah.
to let it sink in, the pair of you. How are you both feeling?
I have to admit, today was strange.
Was it?
Yeah, it's just you get into a routine of going into training.
I actually
9
went to
o'clock.
I went to the studio. I was wondering where you were.
It's just built in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've spent your lifetime training. You've on the pitch,
Yeah.
obviously now with Strictly, to wake up this morning and realise I haven't actually got to go to training.
Yeah.
Was it a little bit strange?
It's strange. I only have that feeling when you go to a World Cup, you are in a bubble.
Oh, yeah,
you're
I know,
used to,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I know,
you're used
yeah.
to that routine of going to training in the hotel, playing matches, and that was the same feeling I woke up with today. You just wake up. I didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like, oh, what shall I have for breakfast? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll clean the house then.
Hang on, I've got time for breakfast. What is it? Let's talk about Saturday. The samba. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a cursed word, this series. It has been restricted. It's always a really difficult dance. But you literally loved it.
I did, just everything. We wanted to just have fun with it, and we went for it.
We went for it. We had a great time.
And do you know what I loved as well, Neil? It was packed with energy, but right at the end as well, we heard you say how well she had done. You must be over the moon that she delivered a samba like that.
I did week in and week out. She threw herself into every routine. And every Monday we make a joke because it's like the beginning for you. It's like, oh, here we go again. Alex, if only you had a bit of dance experience, that would have made my life a bit easier. But she really threw everything into it, and you never complained once. You just
I
got on
loved
with
it,
it.
yeah.
And Motsy loved it as well. She really, really loved the energy. In fact, actually, all the judges loved the energy of the performance. How did you rate the performance as the pro?
For me, she did everything I asked her to do. We wanted to connect to the music, and to the story. It's a 90s, like the whole thing was about the 90s and it was hip-hop influenced. That's what it was about, so I think she did a great job.
Well, the judges, they said they noted the street commercial in there, Alex. I know it was a bit 90s, but I thought, she's putting them... Was that a bit more of you going, I think we should maybe just put lock in there?
I was keeping it real.
Yeah.
But there was. Look, I don't even know dance, but all I know is I was doing whisk, I was doing botafogas, voltas. So there was some in there. We're mixing it up.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We like a little mix-up, don't we?
Yeah.
That's what we like. Well, let's go back to the week previous, because Saffron and AJ, they danced the samba. They ended up towards the bottom of the leaderboard. It happened again this week. Did you guys expect to be doing that dance-off?
I think every week I expected to be doing it,
Really?
if I'm sitting here and if I'm being honest. I've never danced before, so I never expected to even get this far. So every week before we'd go out, I kept saying to Neil, oh, it's us. And you'd be seeing me standing there and I'd see like Karim or Amy in front of me. I'm like, Neil, it's us. Even like this week, I'm like, it's us every single week. But
I know no one wants to go, but what a week to go. Like I said, week 11, a fantastic routine you went out on as well. And you have been absolutely outstanding for the past 11 weeks, the pair of you. You really, really have. So I think it's only fair we take a little look at Alex and Neil's Strictly story.
I've been fortunate. I've played in World Cups, Olympics, the lot. I have never been more nervous. It's Neil! I'm just going to enjoy it, the whole experience for however long it lasts.
What a way to open our show with some snap, crackle and pop.
Wow, we've done it.
We just opened. I'm not a performer, but actually it's delivering a performance, being in the moment.
I felt you were stomping your way through that, sadly.
I feel like you are starting to find your inner strength.
I'm gradually improving, but I'd like to take a leap.
1, 2, 3, ha! I'm trying to bring the fire out in Alex.
He wants more aggression from me, and I'm giving it him.
You're being a little bit careful. You just have to do your thing.
I just want to go out there, enjoy every single moment, just have fun.
I had no idea you'd be able to dance like that.
You can't go back to old Alex. We want this one.
We got called onto the floor to do our band call. I think we'd only done a couple of steps and I turned around and I could just see his face.
All of a sudden I felt that my calf muscle went really tight. I've got to step in his place.
Who are you gonna call? Kev Clifton!
To switch partners an hour before the show, I thought it was absolutely on point.
Still not 100% for Saturday. Kev, over to you.
I felt we saw you for the first time tonight. I really hope.
I'm all clear and I can now dance again.
You do look like you're having the time of your life.
The thing I love most about learning to dance is the feeling that it gives me. Such joy, pure happiness.
You attacked the dance. You were like, bam, I'm here.
Neil knows how to motivate me. He knows when I need pushing. He actually makes me smile as I'm learning.
Your emotional connection with Neil was outstanding.
I am in the quarter-final. It's amazing.
There was too much repetition for me and not enough content.
Judges, it's time to decide. Chris and Karen.
I have had the best time ever. I am going to miss just the routine and just loving learning to dance.
I can see how much this means to you. I can see you getting teary there, and I can expect...
I was all right till he showed me that lot.
Sorry, it's what I do, making contestants cry since about 3 weeks ago. But what I loved about this partnership as well, like for you, it's your first time ever on Strictly. Neil, your first pro as well, your first collaboration as well this year. Yeah, I mean, she's turned into a pro.
Yeah.
How has it been for the both of you watching that back?
It's hard to say. It's like, it was such a great experience, like, to do together. And we had so much fun all the way through. And I think it is, like, doing that last like the dance together, joyful, joyful. It really was. It was just so joyful.
It was lovely,
the whole
and so
time.
many people loved it. You've made so many friends as well. I mean, Michelle Visage, everyone, she's been on the old Twitter-arty. Look, she said, babe, you are my friend for life. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of everything you did. Cue the capital letters. You did this. Love you, sis.
I know.
I mean,
and
you've
you know
made
what? That's
friends
what
as well.
Strictly is so special for me. I didn't think I'd ever cross paths with someone like Michelle and just be real. She took me out for dinner last night to cheer me up, but I actually feel like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I feel like I'm Charlie. I won the golden ticket.
You've
I
got
was
that
on
factory and
Strictly.
everything now. You've
Do you
got
know
it
what?
all.
That's why I just loved every moment. And I said to Neil from day one, it wasn't about me, it was our journey, because I know how special it was for him in his first year. So thank you for being amazing and being patient with me. Like, it was hard, but he just stuck at it. And,
Do
you know, you
what?
worked miracles to even get me this far, so thank you.
It might have been hard, but the pair of you made it look so easy. You really, really did. You've both been fantastic this series. So thrilled you had a contestant as well, Neil. Absolutely
And
well
the best
overdue.
One, the best one ever.
The best one as well. Good luck with
Thank you.
everything.
Oh, Ryan, can we just say thank you to everyone as well for supporting us and
of course you can.
voting for us and sticking behind us, because it meant a lot to us, so thank you.
Well, it means the world. Alex and Neil, everyone. Well done. Well done, both. Well, before the drama of last night, on Saturday, there was lots of fun happening behind the cameras, and here is how it looked for our famous five.
It's Musicals Week here on Strictly, and there is definitely something in the air.
Janice, can you come into hair and makeup, please?
And I am telling you, I'm not going.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah, the cold never bothered me anyway.
Mamma mia, here we go again.
The ballroom's alive with the sound of music.
And dancing.
Yeah.
Come on, babe, why don't you take the time and all that jazz?
Be our guest.
I didn't think I'd be this relaxed music this week, but I think it's because we've got no expectations.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that you would be loving a foxtrot?
I can't believe it. I forget it's a foxtrot sometimes.
When you think about samba, I think about fun. We want to bring the party, the joyous? Look, I can't even say it, but we're bringing that to Strictly.
I think the pressure's on. We'll just keep working hard.
Yeah.
And fingers crossed, it's enough.
Can I just clarify how quick and high energy the jive is? There's a couple of times I'm like, something like,
And I'm like, come on! No pain, no gain.
do have a bit of pain.
Look how amazing she looks.
Musical Week is one of the bigger weeks in the Strictly calendar. This week we've got 85 costumes. We've got a quick change for the group number. Time is really precious. We've just got to do it. And it's going to be really busy at the side of stage. They've got to be quick. There's got to be no messing about. And everybody's got to be really focused to make sure that they're changed, back on set.
It doesn't feel like much, but when you're under pressure, everyone's like, what? Will I make it?
And musicals has to be the best week on Strictly Come Dancing. I mean, who doesn't love a musical?
They're here in 5 minutes to showtime. You check my shoes.
Oh, I feel supercalifragilistic extra special.
I'm ready for showtime. Hello, Governor.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Counter to transmission, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. On air.
Oh, it is magical. Right, for this year's Pro Challenge, our dancers were tasked with beating a Guinness World Record that we set, well, I say we set, Artem set 8 years ago. Here is what it's all about.
Back in 2011, the Pro Challenge set its first world record title for the highest number of samba autofocus in 30 seconds.
With 79. Oh, time to expensive!
But now a new crop of pros are here to challenge for the title. In order for the step to qualify, we'll be looking for a clear step across, to the side, and then a replacement of weight. If the step does not include all of these points, it will be disqualified. Can any of our pros break the world record? This is the Strictly Pro Challenge 2019.
It is indeed, and it is time now to welcome our next contender. He goes by the name of Johannes Radeberg. Well, Jojo, first things first, you could have dressed up.
Oh, Rylan. This old thing.
You look amazing.
Thank
it's
you very
so
much.
lovely. Isn't it lovely to have Jojo back on the sofa? It really, really is. Last year was your first pro challenge. It was the Toe Hill Swivels, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. This year, Botafogos, how do you rate your chances?
You know what? I love the samba. And I really do hope that I won.
Well, there's not long left to wait. In fact, the time is up. Shall we find out how well you did?
Tell me.
Let's take a look.
I am so excited about this year's Pro Challenge. To beat 79 Botafogos in 30 seconds is going to be hard, but I would love to take that record. Belongs to me. Hello, hello, judges.
Hello, Johannes. Welcome to the Pro Challenge. Now, you didn't do very well, did you, last year? I think you came 10th.
Oh, was it 10?
Yeah, it was, darling. And we're expecting you to do better because I believe samba is your favourite dance.
I love it because of the character of the dance and the music. It's just me, samba, Johannes. It defines me.
Now, 79 is the number to beat. Johannes, please take to the floor.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
For the record, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey!
You can do it, though.
15 seconds gone.
Keep it going.
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult than you think, isn't it?
I hope I did well.
Well, darling, the left arm was going wonderfully well until the 15-second mark. And then I think you went into a mild panic and started on the opposite side. But still, you did a really, really good job. Flavia, what did you think?
I was very impressed. I think that's the best combination of bounce action and speed that we've seen so far. So, yeah, well done.
Johannes, thank you.
Thank you. That felt absolutely amazing. I know I might have made a few mistakes, but when you're trying to beat a score of 79, darling, it's not easy. But I've got my fingers crossed that I did.
Well, I could only wish people could hear what goes on when that VT was going on. When you were dancing, you go, come on, boy, come on, boy, come on, boy. You were waving your arms about. Your arms were going left, right, up, down, all over. Was that a help or a hindrance?
No, it was a help. Darling, you can't do anything without your arms. It's movement. The whole body must engage. No? It is. That's how it's supposed to be.
Can I say, hands up if you've missed Jojo, because I really, they're all up. They really are.
Thank you.
You said you might have made a few mistakes along the way. How many do you think you might have made?
Watching that back now, I don't think that many.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I know the answers.
I thought it was terrible.
No, okay, well, it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
I can tell you that much. But let me tell you guys at home, after each of the professionals had made their attempt, the footage was watched back by adjudicators in slow motion to verify every single step to make sure that they were accurate. Now, let's see what you're up against, because Nancy and Luba, 70 joint first up there.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Do you think you did better?
Nancy and Luba are the fastest girls on that floor. Truly, I'm just hoping that I was faster than Nancy. Yes, I do think I did better.
Well, Jojo,
tell me.
I can reveal that you had 0 disqualifications. And in 30 seconds, you completed 49 Botafogo! That's not bad, it's not bad. It actually means, though, Jojo, it's good. You are currently 4th on the leaderboard. That's better than 10th.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Well, and you know, I'm so happy I wasn't disqualified.
That arm, it was that arm, Jonah. You did amazing.
Thank you
really,
very
really
much.
Did.
Thank
It's so
you.
lovely having you back, and hopefully we get to see you again soon. Everyone, it's Jojo. Well, the challenge continues tomorrow, but now they're the most glamorous half of Strictly's judging table. They're always feisty and forever fabulous, really. It's these two.
Ben, hello, Strictly.
Bring it on. Darling, you're ticking my boxes.
I can't give you more than this 10. I'll give you my hairpiece.
It's never too early for a 10 from Shirley.
Thank you. What was that?
Oh my God, loved it.
He made my life, not my day.
You just sent my temperature through the roof.
I can't sit down.
All that's left for me to say is, you know, it is never too early for a Motzi and a Shirley! Look at these two! Take a seat! Welcome back to the show, ladies. How are you feeling? All good?
Good. Look at us, guys. We
We're all colour coordinated, like the Forest Pine trio that we are. We need to talk about the final 4. We need to start with Karim, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We really do. His jive, it looked like it was your moment of the series. Let's have a little reminder of what you see.
Oh, my God. I can't sit down.
No, don't.
I just can't sit down. You know, I'm shaking. I feel like I just did that dance. I'd be dead before the end of it. Obviously, I am not sitting down. Listen here. Come here. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. I have to find that number. Thank you.
You loved it, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, I've always loved Karim because he's really, really talented.
Yeah.
But I think being last week in the dance-off, it just kicked something. There was an extra something. He enjoyed that, and I mean, I ask Shirley, if the guys are dancing really well, I get so excited because it's just to see them, it's to see the development, and now we've been the whole way with them, and it's just a joy that you just want to give back because they're giving us.
And Craig as well, Shirley, a long overdue, finally giving a 10 out.
I think it's because he wore the dress at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, he was in a good mood.
Finally.
Finally.
But there's been a lot of 10s going out this year. Both of you have awarded 12 10s so far. You love a 10.
Yes.
Kelvin and Karim took the lead with all of those 10s mainly. Most of them went to them. Why is Kelvin such a great scorer in your eyes?
Well, Kelvin stepped in at the last minute, didn't he, on the show?
We forget.
Nobody expected or knew anything about him, really, and then he came in, and I think he felt so honoured that he'd been chosen, that he put extra work in. He gave more of himself than anybody possibly could have expected, and each week he gets better, and he takes it so seriously.
He does.
And I just think he's improved week in. His frame this week was...
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably
Beautiful
great.
frame. It really, really was. And look, I watch you guys and I think how fun it must be to be a judge on Strictly. And I know you do have incredible fun, but last night, it just reminds us how difficult it can be at times. Got Alex and Neil and Chris and Karen in the bottom 2. You both had to choose to send someone home. How do you deal with that?
Well, I have to be honest. I'm going to be honest about this.
She's going to be honest!
Honestly, people! No. It's the most difficult thing for me ever because
she cries.
I cry.
She gets really upset.
Because the thing is, you know, I feel like now we're getting close to the final and everybody's putting in all that work, and I don't want to tell another person that you're not good enough. It feels like that to me. So I'm going like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But you have to do it. I need to grow up, I know. But I just get so emotional about it. And Shirley was telling me, oh, my God, girl, what are you going to do with your daughter? I said, I don't know. But it's tough for me. But it's part of the game, and they all know it. I know it as well, but it's difficult.
It is difficult.
I'm learning. I'm like...
Shirley, hold me. But Shirley, it is difficult. And obviously, Chris made it through last night. What do you think he needs to bring to get himself into that final
first of all,
now?
they were both great, and it was an immensely difficult decision. And I know Motzi had 1 minute, then you changed it, then you went back. I mean, that's how close it was in the end. I think he needs to continue to bring what he's bringing, try to improve a little bit on his technique. If he's got a ballroom dance, he's got to work a little bit on the shoulder line. This week, again, will be a very tough week to send somebody home. From here on in, it's just difficult. And the public, of course, the votes will help to save your favourite.
Absolutely. I mean, look, we've still got contestants left. Let's talk about Emma as well. She's been, over the weeks, all over that leaderboard. We've been there, we've been there. You said her Charleston, it could have been a fast track to the final.
Well, it was just, you know, she's had some times when it's not been so great on point. And then this week she came out, was so synchronised, so together, so with Anton. Great peripheral vision. She was aware of him, he was aware of her. It's actually one of the best Charlestons that I've seen. It was authentic.
She sold it.
And I feel like, I really do feel that she's on her way to the final, personally. That's my view.
And for me also, the thing is, we have boys with this kind of energy. You know, men have muscles and all that. And as a woman, you're like, you know.
I've not noticed.
You know.
You
know.
I know. On that note, I'm going to move on to some viewer questions because we're all getting a bit hot in here. We are.
Are you okay? But it's good to see her bring a female, a stronger, even if it's softer, but it's a female version of that. And we have other type of, you know, assets that we can use as women.
Absolutely, yes. I've got a great view right now, let me tell you. Some of our viewers have been sending in questions for you lot. We've really not got a lot of time, so I'll try and get through as many. Love to Tango asks, which step or aspect of technique did you find most difficult to do when you guys learnt to dance? It's quite a good question, actually.
It's a tough one.
I would probably say that I had a shoulder line that lifted, and I had to work very strong through my legs and feet, my vertical line to keep this. And my mother still gives me a slap if I walk like that. So, you know, vertical line posture can put everything on balance and on your feet. So I think that was a bit of a struggle for me when I was competing.
Okay.
Well, when I came from South Africa, we were used to a lot of freedom. So I used to move around like without any discipline in the body. So for me, having to be in this kind of prison of having a frame, being aware of your spine, your legs, everything, and then trying to find freedom in that to express yourself is very difficult. And I started here when I was 18, and I had a Russian teacher, and she was like, after the first lesson, you can't dance.
Look at you now! Look at you now! I literally cannot wait for this weekend. It's going to be so difficult as well because we're going to have to lose someone else to then go into that final. But can I just say as well, on behalf of everyone here, I'm new this year, and Motzi, I know you're new this year. You've been so amazing. What an amazing addition to the panel. Slotted straight in. And we absolutely love the four of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley and Motzi, everyone. Love you dearly. That is all for tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about dance-offs with semi-finalists Chris and Karen. Strictly Jazz and Charleston expert Jenny Thomas is going to be putting me through my paces, and it's AJ's turn to take on that pro challenge. Choreography corner's back as well with guess who? Natalie Lowe is back. She's come back. No, she's fine.